Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Redstone tutorial. Today we're going to be building the fastest Shulker box unloader. This is the machine here. So as you can see, from here you have the chest, which is where any items go to. This is where the Shulker boxes go to, and this is where you put them in. And then this is obviously all the machine that will load it, unload it, and separate there. So we're straight into building it. You're gonna want to start with your chest here, and then this is obviously, like I said before, where you're gonna put your where the stuff is gonna go to. Then you want to place another so you want the hoppers all facing that. Then you want to place a temporary block here to get your other chests here, and then you want all of these hoppers facing inwards, like so. So you've got this set of hoppers going into this chest, and then this set going into here. Then we're going to place 3 fences here. We're going to place a rail, and we're going to place the minecart with hopper. We're going to push it into there, break the rail, and then we're going to push this into here. So this will mean that this is effectively sitting on all of this is sitting on all 4 of the hoppers, and we're gonna place a repeater coming out, because this is also where the Shulker box is gonna sit. We'll place a hopper here for now. Sorry, a hopper, a dispenser there. I need to remember where I'm at, and then we don't need this anymore, we don't need this anymore, we don't need that anymore, we don't need that anymore, we don't need that anymore. So we can take the rest of these materials here, and then there, because we're going to need these. And then we're going to place a temporary block, yep, temporary block, actual block. We're going to break that, and break that, and we're going to place sticky piston, sticky piston here. Nope. I hate sticky pistons. They're the worst. I mean, they're amazing and I love them. No, they're actually the worst. Directional blocks, stuff that I hate. Then we need, oh, no, that needs to be this way around, like so. And now I'm going to start with so this is your base bit. This is kind of the basic framework, and then we're just going to kind of wire it. So you're going to want to place, now you're going to place a hopper going, not a redstone repeater going into this block here, like, crap, wait, sorry, my setup's falling apart. Yeah, so you're going to place that there, that going into here, and going into a block like this, and yeah, this block here, and you need to place then an observer here, and then sorry, I'm actually going to check this one. I always forget. Yeah, I got the observer the wrong way around. Then you want this going here to go into this block, and then you want to place that there. Actually, could break that. We're going to place that there, and there, like so. And then we're obviously gonna now place the wiring here, and I'm just gonna check my repeater timing to make sure I've got this all right. But you want to place a repeater going into here on 2 ticks. We're then gonna place 2 repeaters here, both on 4 ticks. We're then gonna place a piece of glass here, and that will be clear later. And then we also want to place this wall here. I don't know why we broke that. And then we're going to place this here on 4 ticks. So this is your top wiring. So this is going to tell this when this is empty, use this and break this. Yeah. So yeah, that's almost it's hard to say it, but that's the simple bit, which yeah, it's not good. If it gets harder here. Yeah, so it gets harder from. Okay, and now we're gonna attach some framework to here. So we're gonna want a block here, and we're gonna need a block over here. Wait, sorry ladies and gentlemen, I've just realised something. I have done something terribly wrong. Pause. I'm going to pause this and I'm going to come back when I figure out what I've done. Okay, so sorry for that ladies and gentlemen. I'll come back here, and where we had this, if you break the 4 hoppers we had here in the chest, you want to place the hoppers, you want to place a chest a block lower under here, like this. So if I do it there, whereas before we had a chest here and the hoppers going there, you need to place 4 hoppers facing down into a chest here and then go in there. I'm sorry about that, that was my mistake. It shouldn't affect anything too much in terms of your build. I mean, it's just 1 block lower. Sorry about that. I have a bunch of race cars on my desk and they've all just decided at this entire moment to fall down. I'm not going to bother putting them back up. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to put them back up like so, which obviously has nothing to do with this. So again, apologise for that. But you're going to want to place redstone dust on here, and I've just realised I haven't got my glass to hand, so I'll switch that back. And you're going to want to place some glass here, and then you're going to place a repeater on again 2 ticks. There. I'm saying that like it's a question. You definitely want to place them there. And then this is where I messed up, because I suddenly realised that I couldn't place this. I was thinking, what have I messed up? And of course it's something just so simple as that, which is slightly annoying. I'm sorry about this. This is one of the times, so what I often do with my redstone tutorials is I build them, tinker, and then I do it, and I don't think I've given this memorized this enough, but you want to place your redstone dust around there like so. And now you just want to place a block here to connect it, and then redstone dust here. Now we're going to go to the other side of this block, and we're going to place 4 blocks. I can do maths like so, and you want to place 1 going into there, 1 going out like so, and then 2 redstone dust just nicely sitting there. And this circuit is just going to lock these hoppers and unlock them, and it's going to sort out what gets funneled in here and what gets funneled into there, pretty much, for the basics. We've actually done everything on this side now. So now, oh, I'm missing something that I need. I don't think we need any more glass. We'll remove that. We need the dropper. So now we're going to place the dropper facing this way, going in there like that. So in there, that just that will detect any changes to this, and that will come clear why later. But we need to place now a block here. We only placed that there just to save time later on, and that's going to go into a redstone torch here. No, wait, oh crap, I messed up again, guys. Oh no, I haven't messed up. I had messed up one placement of the compactor. The compactor goes here, sorry, not there. Again, I know what I'm doing, trust me. You followed the tutorial, so you clearly have some trust in me. But sorry, I'm really sorry about this. Again, my racing cars just keep falling over, and it's really annoying me. But you're gonna want to place how to do this. Yeah, that needs to be clear. So we're supposed to place that there, and we'll just break it. So you're gonna need to place 4 blocks here, and that one goes up there, and you're gonna want to place redstone dust here, redstone dust here, and I just need to double check. This needs to be on 1 tick, like it is now, and then you need to go 3 blocks out here, and then 3 blocks here. That's a mistype. Type. Sorry about that. Misplace. We place that there, and then we place that there, like so. So that will turn that off, and that will sort that out. All a bunch of complex stuff that you don't need to bother knowing what it does. I mean, unless you want to. It pretty much, this is the whole circuit that's telling the machine what needs loading and what needs unloading, and switch off. So this whole setup sorts out what is being sorted and what's not being sorted. So if you have an empty shulker box, this will be detected in this system. And if you do this, you could obviously place these here, like so. Goes right there, and then you just simply place that there, and that should have activated that. Yeah, no, it didn't quite activate that. But I believe that's the whole system up and running. I'm just gonna fly around and check. That looks to be good. So I can remove that, remove that, remove that, remove that, and then we'll grab. What are we gonna grab? That's not what we want. We want shulker boxes. We will grab shulker box, shulker box, shulker box, shulker box. Then we'll grab a couple of empty ones, and we'll just grab a stack of iron, stack of gold, stack of emerald, stack of diamonds. We'll place 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need half of that, so read these. So obviously we have these. Oh wait, crap! Just remember what I've forgotten. Okay, before you test it, you need something to load it up with. Can't believe I forgot that. You just need a system like this. There you go. That's what's going to load it. But if we now put this in, this in, this in, this in, this in, we then get that. Wait, oh my gosh. I've missed something. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, I have found the problem. There we go. You just need to place that block there for it to be fixed. I'm so sorry about that. And as you can see, look, you've got shulker box in here. That's all being emptied into here very quickly. And then that'll be this empty one. Or is it? No. Nope, emerald. Oh yeah, no, that was an empty one. There you go, and then maybe that's the empty one. Oh, and then yeah, this whole system is what tells it it's empty. So you should have these empty ones. And why isn't that kicked in? That should have kicked in. What have I done differently? Let's just quickly. That was the same. That's what was it. Oh wait. Oh wait. Crap, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Okay. I haven't managed to figure out that. I think I've looked at it. That's just a glitch in the system. That one. So yeah, this is what you should have. Obviously, I'm sorry about the poppers, and I'm sorry about that one block. Those 2 errors are my fault, and if it's messed up your thing, I apologise. But it shouldn't have. They're just 2 small things that you can add at the end. Oh, and this, I also forgot about that. But I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it's been useful. If it has, hit the like button and subscribe for more. If you haven't, go back and check a bunch of Minecraft videos I've done and other content, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.